Using my Simple Hinge Jig couldn't be easier. Simply mark your positions of the hinges on the door, clamp the hinge jig on exactly where the marks are, and using my bearing cutter, which follows exactly the jig, you simply set it to depth using the hinge jig, stand your router upside down, adjust the depth of your cutter until it's at the desired depth you want. Generally speaking, we recess our hinges dead flush. Sometimes if the hinge has quite a large offset, you might want to set it slightly under. Sometimes it's best to do a test piece, get 2 pieces of wood, fix a hinge in, shut them up, and you can measure exactly how much gap those hinges will give you. Now, transferring to the frame is exactly how you do it normally. Let's say you chop the butts in your door first, so put them in the door first, stand your door in the position and transfer the marks across. Alternatively, use a simple story stick. This is what I use when I'm going around doing all my doors. So I have a rod with the hinge positions marked on. I mark the door with it flush to the top. Then when I mark the frames, I'll pop a 2p piece on the top of it. That gives me my desired gap. Or indeed, some people are using a pound now, which to me is slightly thick. So that's it. So it's just a matter of clamping it on, setting your router depth, routing it out, removing the corners with a chisel with the hinge jig in its position, or alternatively a corner chisel, so remove the jig and use a corner chisel. But there's hardly anything to come out. Indeed, sometimes it's just as easy to do it afterwards with a craft knife as well. And that is it. It's a very simple, easy to use jig made for carpenters, by carpenters here in the UK. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks for buying and supporting my channel.